Can you introduce yourself and tell us how you got in the wrestling business?
My name is Craig. I normally go by the Human Tornado. That is my wrestling name. That is my name of choice. I've been wrestling for 3 years, trained two and a half, and then I'll just wrestle. Just been throwing out there for a year right now. I'm going a little bit past a year, so.
What's the California Indie wrestling scene like for you?
For me, the indie wrestling scene in California is basically it's kind of kicked back. It's like people, they want to see wrestling. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see mostly all the weapons and all that crap. They don't want to see it. They just want to see just good, clean, fun wrestling.
What was it your dream to be a wrestler when you were a kid?
Oh yeah, I always wanted to be a wrestler when I was a kid. It was just looked so fun, and like you can act and be whoever you want, just do all kinds of crazy stuff and whatnot. And yeah, stop looking at me, Joey. How's it going? I'm good. You enjoyed the party?
Yeah, it was good. It was cool.
Yeah.
All right.
We went clubbing the other day. It's fun. But yeah, wrestling over here in Cali it's just been a trip. It's been fun for me. Like when I first came out, I just got this big, huge reception when I came out. I didn't even expect it. It's like it was a battle royal, and everyone, all 9 guys came out first. I was the last guy. Once I came out, it was just that's how I exploded. How you doing? My Negro.
So like, tell us about like your character and your style of wrestling. Like you do a lot of high risk maneuvers it seems at times.
Yeah, my character itself is kind of based off the Rudy Ray Moore movie, Dolomite 2, called The Human Tornado. Another wrestler by the name of Taro showed me the movie, and actually just they're all having a little meeting. They were saying that I could actually probably do this character. So I looked at it. I watched the movie with them. I was like, I could probably do this, but I didn't want to like totally bite off the movie. I kind of just wanted to just a little spin-off, like a modern day spin-off from the movie. But I want to do it in the way I only could do it, is just being myself and just being just goofy with it. And basically that was the whole movie, because all the editing and stuff, you'd be like, oh, this is a goofy movie. So I was like, okay, I can do this, but I'll do it a different way. So I went and took the Human Tornado character and kind of made it my own character, instead of being the same exact as the Rudy Ray Moore character. I kind of made it my own, and then all the moves and stuff, the backhand, I'm just doing stuff like a normal pimp would do. It's probably one of his hoes, but you probably won't see that because they'll get in trouble for hitting girls and stuff. But I took the backhand as one of my moves simply because it's a dangerous move, and it's pretty simple. I can just backhand the crap out of someone and get away with it, even though I'll probably get my ass whooped in the match, but it's okay. As long as I get that backhand in there, everything's pretty cool. All the aerial stuff I do, the dives itself are nuts. It's like 50% of the time I do get messed up pretty bad on my dives, simply because I played basketball and volleyball throughout my high school days, so I tend to jump pretty high, and when I take off on the ropes and all the momentum, boom, I'm going like 5-7 rows deep into the crowd. I don't mean to do it, but it's just my jumping ability. That's what I do.
Just down for just a sec.
Awesome, no problem.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. In about like 2001 and whatnot, I actually had back surgery on my lower back. If I knew all the technical words for it, I'll say it and whatnot, but I don't. But yeah, in 2001 I had back surgery, and that's where I really like made the decision to become a wrestler. But I didn't actually think I can actually do it, because my back, when I had the surgery, it kind of killed the dream for me a little bit. So kind of disappointed by it at the time, but then I kind of just worked out, got myself rehabbed, and I really wanted to pursue the wrestling dream. So I went to training in 2002 at Revolution Pro. I was trained by AWC, Super Dragon, Disc Machine. Whoever was a part of Rev Pro at that time trained me and made me what I am today.
What how did you go about having the dream? How young were you when you were wanting to be a wrestler, and who were your favorite wrestlers?
Well, when I wanted to be a wrestler, I was I'd say about 5. I was in Texas living with my dad, and back then you saw the Hogans and stuff. I was like the Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior was my favorite one because he would just sprint, just full speed. It was just nothing. It was just all his energy. He was just giving all his energy, just running to the range, taking the ropes, running back and forth, just like nonstop. And I just thought that was just fun in itself. When I first seen that, I was like, wow. I was like, I could do that. And then I started mimicking around the house, all run around in my socks and my shorts and stuff. I was just thinking I'm the warrior, saying I'll tie cables to my to my biceps so I could have little strings and stuff, just like him. I was just running around, it was just nuts. And my dad was just looking at me, he was like, you're a damn fool, son. So I was just like, all right. So I ended up being a fool the whole rest of my life. Actually, I'm a fool right now. So yeah, that's basically what I was when I was little. And then I ended up watching further down the road. When I got to middle school, I really took a liking to Shawn Michaels. And Shawn Michaels is actually my favorite wrestler ever. Every match that he comes out in, I'm just always forward to looking at it. Just his match alone, I really didn't care for anyone else at the time. I would just watch his match, and he would just put on just great matches. I'd just be loving them. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, I can see, and all that motivated me even more to just becoming a wrestler, just so I can get the chance to one day end up in a ring with the Shawn Michaels or an RVD or whoever, just one of the greats. I just wanted to just end up having a chance to get in the ring with one of them one day.
Do you have a funny story of a time you dived in the crowd, just something crazy happened?
I got many stories about my dives. One of them is this one time I did this dive into the crowd. I went to 3 5 rows deep, and then it was really hot in the arena. I wanted something to drink really bad. Everyone was just dehydrated, and it was just a fan is just hey, here's water. And on tape you can actually just see me just looking around, see if anyone sees me. I'm taking a quick sip of the water and continuing the match. I just thought that was just fantastic that the fan just gave me the water. It just shows that the fans know that you're putting all your effort into it. They know you're getting tired. They know you're getting dry and dehydrated. So he was just like, here you go, sir. I was like, wow, thank you. Took the water, continued the match, and just had a great time in that whole match. Let's see. Is there another one? Oh, there was this other dive that I did at a show called Lucha Vavoom, where it was me, AWC, and the Hardcore Homo Angel wrestling the El Gallineros 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or not 4, just 1, 2, and 3. We'll just make that 3-on-3 match then. And then I had a dive sequence off this stage, and it was this stage that I had to jump off of onto them. So I jump onto them, me not knowing who's in the crowd. It was just an alleyway. It was all clear. I did not see this lady that was sitting on top of another lady. I go and do the dive, and I end up kicking the lady in the face, just full on foot, covering her whole face, hitting her pretty good. It was a pretty full on kick to the face. So then, as things progress and whatnot, I come to find out later she was one of the burlesque dancers that was in the show, and she was like, "It was you! You kicked me in the face!" I just didn't know what to do and whatnot. Oh, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing? You changed your phone numbers.
Oh, I did change my
Try
number.
ringing.
How you guys doing?
Doing good though?
Yeah.
How are
Cool.
you? I'll talk to
I'm
you
good.
Good to see you, man.
Awesome. How's it going, Val?
Do you think of anything else? So, like, you have similar style to an extent, not the violence and the weapons, but the high risk dives and stuff. Similar kind of to New Jack. Like, what did you like about his character? In any way did it inspire you? Or?
Oh man, New Jack. His character, I actually liked his character because he done something that I've never seen before. When I first seen him, was in ECW, and he was like the first person to me that like had his own theme played throughout the whole match. I just thought that was the most trivial thing ever. I was like, wow, I actually wish that could actually happen. But then when I watched it, and I saw him like come out and whatever, he had the swagger, come out with just the meanest face, trash can full of weapons. He's about to just go and just jack somebody the hell up, you know what I'm saying? So once his music played, everyone knew who he was. Everyone got up on his feet, throwing the X. He'll go in the ring and just dominate, you know? And I just like his just I don't give a F type of style. That's what it was. It's just he just did not care. He didn't care who you was. He was just going there to just mess you up. And then that style, I kind of use that style like with my dives and everything. So New Jack motivated me with that a lot.
What does it feel like to have the dream of being a wrestler when you're 5 years old and now being a wrestler? Like, what does that feel like?
It's hella weird in a way, but it's cool. I like it. I don't hate it at all. Like, I just love the response I'm getting like from like fans. Period. As long as they boo me, they hate me. As long as I'm being acknowledged from the fans. Period. That's all I care for. That's what motivates me. That's what keeps me going in wrestling. It's just the fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all about the money or whatever, not all about the politics or whatever, personal BS. So that I'm just worried about putting on a good show and just being entertaining. Because that's what I'm all about, just entertaining.